Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us the misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old. It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coding. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hoppin', cookin', whippin', shippin', till we count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving pack niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beat. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, oh, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach, I'm too geek. Walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy, or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Run Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Run Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit.
So cold, but I'm so hot.
Dope boys
up in the trap, I'm dope boy.
with them knives.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Down 8 gram, headed straight to the block. Pirates, this water water till it's hot. Listen double up, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, take an order. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue holler tips, got switches on the dot. State game, true sippers can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters while I'm thumbing through the paper. Says long at the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The nigga ain't shit, yeah, get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq Diesel number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong, 4 pounds of the zop. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches. Never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about the past, yeah, gon' get some nice gang, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block. You probably get shot. Every day the sun change, we getting money, that's one thing that's never gonna stop. Real dope boys do what it takes. Playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody's gonna say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, don't worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on the chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rings, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get you just to go. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what a dope at, cause you already around.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Hello, Terry. How you doing?
Hello, Mark. I'm blessed.
I gotta sing a song for you before we get started. I gotta sing a song for you. But game is late. They showed they ass in dogs. They had a 4-hour fucking meeting. Now, I caught the Jed ended the first one, which was about 2 hours, and right before I came on, they were like, "You ain't catch the second part of the meeting?" I didn't know it was the second part, but this was a ghetto. The first part was a ghetto extravaganza. I'm just imagining what the second part was gonna be like. It was a whole bunch of interruptions and stuff. The police running up on niggas like he was gonna do something. I think little Woody popped up. It was just crazy.
You alive?
Lil Woody said, "I am not with her." He came down.
You alive?
I'm lying.
Don't forget. I think every meeting get worse and worse. Every meeting get worse and worse. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this one was. I think Shawty was ready to. Miss Stubbs looked like she was ready to take one for the team and get locked up.
Oh wow!
It was crazy out here. It was. Well, Gabe, when he come up, we'll skip to that part. Let's see here. Yeah, they acted a damn plum D fool.
My God, today it's getting worse.
3 hours and 38 minutes. And they probably cut some too. When it got so wild, they probably cut them on some. And people, the Jed got called out.
By who?
Let's see, some crazy lady. She called everybody.
Oh, wow.
She's that dude in OKC fan. She a fan of his, so it was definitely paid. And then right after she was speaking, going off on the trustees and Jed, and then Tiffany walked in the meeting late after he had already started. Yeah, Woody came down. He drove a Hellcat to the meeting. He got some footage.
You need to sit down somewhere.
I guess this is, hold on, let me skip that back. Not the Pledge of Allegiance, but I guess the beginning part is important. Jason told everybody what it was.
Okay, I want to thank those who are here. The time being 6:15, so it's the special board meeting is called for a 6:15 time slot. At the moment, I do not believe the mayor is present. So the mayor is the rightful chair for the meeting, so that she would generally be the one to begin the meeting. Stepping in as Mayor Pro Tem, I will get the meeting started. Upon the mayor's arrival, she will resume that role.
Now, that's important where he said, "I'm starting this goddamn meeting as Mayor Pro Tem." Remember they had the secret squirrel meeting at the Park District where they voted him there to be able to do stuff when the mayor ain't there, like when she wasn't there, and they called it special meeting, things of that nature. Hello, Gabriel.
Hello, Mark.
What are you queued up at? What are you queued up at?
What? Oh no, I don't know where you're at. Just tell me.
I would say just for good, because he's about to hold on. Wait.
so that way we stay within compliance. Having said that, we will open up this meeting. I'll ask Clerk Keith for a roll call, please.
All right, I guess you go to about 3 minutes. Why I sing my true song. You lied to me when you said you didn't know OG. You lied to me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You lied to me. Say something true. Laugh. Laugh, motherfucker. Laugh.
You need to stop. Trey, I thought me and you talked about this, and I thought you was okay now.
I'm just busting your balls. That's all. I'm just busting
I ain't
your
got no
balls.
balls. I ain't got no balls.
I'm talking about you ain't made no breakfast. I can't believe you lied in front of Flexi.
What I lie about in front of Flexi? I didn't
You
lie
talking
in front
about
of
you made breakfast. You made breakfast for you.
Flexi know about the breakfast. Flexi know. Let me tell you something. When Flexi be up there, Flexi.
It's been 3 months, I'm telling you.
Trey, I have not. Trey, now listen. Now see.
That's when you had that long ass fruit tray out.
Trey, no, first of all, that was not 3 months ago. Second of all, I have not been talking to that guy
For YouTube purposes. For YouTube purposes, it's 3 months, okay?
Okay, well, we're gonna run with your 3 months, but I got clips of when it actually started, so I don't.
Show the clip. Play the clip. Play the clip.
I ain't playing nothing.
That's what you like to say. Play the clip. Play the clip.
Now you play the clip. You play the clip.
How does this help Dolton?
It doesn't help Dolton at all, but it helps me. Okay? I'm
just
sorry. It is what it is.
You said what, Gay?
I'm just oops.
Gay, what you doing, Gay? How you been, boo?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Like I feel like, I'm still kind of like my mind's kind of still a little fast, but I feel like I'm a little bit in more control.
Oh, that's good, Gay. You know I love you, right? You do. And I cried doing
Drink some codeine.
I cried doing that that thing on Mad's channel. I'm mad at you because you made me cry. Well, I am mad at you, Gabe.
I'll take that.
Drink some codeine, G. It'll slow you. It'll slow you.
You cannot tell Gabe to drink no codeine.
Get the yellow can if you can find it. Get the yellow can. That's like a collector's item if you can.
Oh, Lord.
Apparently, Tiffany got her stylist back tonight. She came in a bit sharp.
No, she did.
Yes, she did. She was like, y'all ain't seen me dressed up in a month. But this was really a shit show. They upplayed what happened with Jed and lied and said, it was a wreck. You ready?
Ready? All right, roll it.
Full screen too. We can see all your things blinking and shit at the top.
I don't know why I'm doing that, but that's just how it's going to have to go.
You gotta hit the full screen in the corner.
Okay. Oh.
We can. Yeah, order please. We gotta go. Just public comment. Mary, you're up first.
There we go. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry about it. Good evening.
Well, they were saying the mics were being cut on and off and stuff. Jed, yeah, they really did have the mic cut low.
Yeah, it's their audio problem.
Wow. I see what they're talking about now because we were watching it from Jed's stream. This is Dalton's stream, but we were on Jed's. And of course, we could hear her, but everybody was saying the mic was being cut off.
You're going to answer me. And you're going to answer the Dolton citizen. You work for me. My taxes pay your taxes. And you owe me and the other citizens of Dolton a state. And you owe me and the other citizens in light of all the drama and the darkness brought to us. You need to address them. It's just that simple. I ask you.
First Lady Brown, he was live the entire time, the entire 4 hours. Hold on, they just told me a gym. I go to Edward Steve. Oh yeah, he got the whole 4 hours fucking. Hold on, okay. Let me see this one to you. You can keep that one going though. We'll just because this is off the Dalton's page. I think he started before. We'll see when it comes on.
So you will
We'll
not,
see when it comes on.
and I repeat, you will not say that in my face. And anybody that agrees with me, please stay.
Okay, I did not know that about Henderson.
Yeah,
Because we
I learned
will
that
be
today, actually.
at every meeting.
Where the hell did you find that at?
YouTube, believe it or not.
Thank you.
Because I like to learn, you know,
Yeah.
random facts and shit. And I saw it said why Hennessy is the preferred drink of black people. I clicked it. I was like, oh, I learned a lesson.
No. No, ma'am.
Wow, that's crazy. You can't hear them. Their mics really weren't on. Jason Halford, man, loud.
In this room, and I would like to know.
Hold on, yeah, we about to get another stream up where they said it's clear.
For this. I'm at
Man, don't tell him that. He could get it from the doctor.
Please tell me
It's just syrup.
what's the occupancy for this building for the residents to come in that's outside right now. They can't come in, and I'm sitting up, standing up here looking at empty seats.
I thought the residents should have had a sit in when they told him to go out, go back outside. Hey, police lady. Mrs. Officer, how you doing? She got a desk job. She ain't wearing her face full of makeup in the streets.
Standing outside. And when actually today, because
Do I need to email it? I sent it through the text. Yeah, you about. Well, no, it just says 1 minute ago. It's
Yeah, I got
Thank
slow.
Oh, hold on.
Big star having head, girl. Now, I remember that mean old lady from Long Island video. White people want to kill us. What white people? Yeah, I'm just now starting to see white people show up at the meeting, and they old as hell.
The last one was the first time I saw white people. Hold on, I have to drop this for a second to bring up the other one.
Oh, well, and Powell. Well, Powell be at Powell is more at the Thornton Township meetings than Dalton. No, I'm just saying though, that lady did. She was out in Long Island video saying the white people threatening us and it's security, and it's safety, and the white people. And the white people, oh, word, dog, look like you got 4 white people in it, and look like they. Oh, I forgot about the firefighters. Okay, I was about to say, look like the white population was about to die out, but yeah, they got the firefighters. I'm sure they all got 4 kids apiece. Good, strong, milky macaroni eating babies. You know. Is that racist game?
I didn't hear it if it was racist.
Fuck good. I think I may have teetered the line just a little bit. I don't know.
Okay, we're on the glasses lady.
What'd you call them, glasses?
I don't know what the
Okay,
hell.
cool. Yeah, that's about okay. Yeah, skip it. Go back to about the 3-minute mark again. Looks like he started at the same time instead of
I know
early.
15.
So Dalton cut their feed 30 minutes early. We didn't hear any of it. Remember, we didn't hear Miss Mary either. So you gotta go before her. So I guess about the 10-minute mark, because they're supposed to have 3 minutes.
Out of respect for us,
Oh, he got called too. He got called out too.
But you chose to be absent temporarily. So you will
Back a little
not,
bit more.
and I repeat,
Back?
you will not.
Yeah. Take you back to
Okay, so I talk loud.
yeah. She's about to come up.
Oh, okay, thank you, Vivian.
Do your full screen
Somebody
thing.
respects us. Good evening, citizens.
Oh, that little bleeping thing was my live thing. I thought that was saying you had a notification.
We deserve a mayor that truly cares about our village and not a mayor that sees our village as her personal playground and her personal bank account. We deserve all of our elected officials to work for the betterment of our village without a personal agenda. And finally, in his
Shout out to Edward
absence,
Steve.
I was going to save this for the regular meeting, and I will repeat it if necessary. Andrew Holmes, you're going to answer me.
Uh-oh.
And you're going to answer the Dolton citizens. You work for
Now,
me.
Miss Mary had all the
My
items I
taxes
told
pay
her to go get in the
And
scavenger
you owe
hunt the other
me
day.
and the other citizens of Dolton a statement, not a confession of guilt or innocence, but in light of all that drama and the darkness that you have brought to us, you need to address us. It's just that simple. I asked you before to unask that seat out of respect for us pending the investigation, but you chose to be absent temporarily. So you will not, and I repeat, you will not play in my face. And anybody that agrees with me, please stand. We will play in your face because we will be at this mic at every meeting demanding a statement. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Good evening, everyone. I just have a question to ask. Do we have the fire chief here? Is the fire chief here or any other? I'm looking at.
Think that's Dingleberry with the black on?
People that's outside.
You
I'm looking at
lying.
Empty seats in this room.
That's
And I would
Dingleberry with
like
the
to
black
know
on
if
or
some other
with the black and white or the all black on? Because if that's her with the black and white, her outfit fucked up again.
They say 43.
I'm asking him, because I don't know who they say is. So I'm asking the fire chief, can you please tell me?
Oh, she's stabbed. Hell no.
This building for the residents to come in that's outside right now.
She probably tried to get a job with Tiffany. I stab you, girl.
Looking at empty seats.
I don't think the problem.
Pete, you're not gonna answer?
He's not
Nope.
He's not
Oh,
here.
who was that back there? Stop looking like Pete. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, I thought you were Pete. Okay.
But that's fucked up. The mayor, nobody can answer.
It's unfair for the residents that have a stake in this community to be standing outside and you have empty
Policy
seats in
gate.
here.
I gotta wake
And
up.
where's the,
Astute observation. Edward Steve, my boy, if you stood up for them 4 hours with that hand, like on the camera, boy, without a tripod, you a bad motherfucker. I don't want to arm wrestle you. 4 hours game, if he held that motherfucker like that, it's probably not going to. Now, it's not on a tripod right now. This is him straight up hand. You can tell how it's shaking. This ain't no tripod yet, but if he did it without one, he's a bad mamma jamma.
That's strength.
acting chief of police or whatever he is today, because you have empty seats and people calling would like to get in the meeting and they have a stake in this community. Thank you.
Greetings for everyone.
See, you can tell he's shaking. He ain't on no tripod right now.
I'm sitting there in the front row of our acting police person situation, whatever that gentleman actually tried to clear the.
Oh, here be going off.
Everybody to go outside and go back to the metal detector right as we were about to start this meeting. That, in addition to the fact.
Oh, just wait. Oh, see, pause. Oh, nigga, I'm sorry. You is the reason they did this shit again. They forgot all about this shit. They forgot about it. You brought it up. And about 5 minutes after you brought it up, they were like, y'all got to get up out of here and go. Y'all should have had a sit-in though. But yeah, he definitely is the definition of get off my lawn. You go ahead, guys.
For years. So this 43-seat restriction is illegal. It's a violation of the Open Meetings Act for starters. Every time they do this, everyone in here should write to the Attorney General and make sure you sign your letter and let them know, because they have opened at least 3 files on this garbage that I know of. I'll make sure.
Yeah, that lady in that ugly outfit, she got some strong hands.
They're going to have to pay for treating us like dirt. I don't know who they think they are, but they look at us like we're their children or something.
Like who? And then the tennis shoes.
Because we're not playing that with you all. You turned off.
She got on a shawl, some biker shorts, and some tennis shoes.
You turn off the mic, so we can't speak. You're violating our freedom of speech. Then you got people out here right now that came to their village hall that they paid taxes for. And we pay your salaries. We pay for this building, and you have the gall to tell us we can't come in here? Amen. Why don't you go take that straight back to your families too?
Amen. All right.
And she got on the matching mask.
Everyone, greetings in the name of the Father and Son.
That Tiffany finna come in when this long shoe at the lady get through speaking. She finna call out.
Shut up.
Oh my.
But you're on my time. Y'all didn't impede on me a citizen long enough, so not today. Not today, Mr. Moore. I appreciate you, but not today. Greetings in the name of the Father and the Son. Greetings in the name of the Father and the Son. To every last one of us in this room, we are the creator. We are. He created all of us. I stand here today because I do everything appropriately.
Well, wouldn't that make you the creator?
I always will. I have had people disrespect me as an adult and a human being first and foremost. None of you all created. The creator created me. I've had your employees like Mr. Moore, like he's carrying on right now, carrying on with me when I walk into this administration building. I no longer appreciate how the police has been allowed to intrude on my freedom of roam, my freedom of move. I came in and I put in a complaint. I see you all are letting employees go. I'm very much so hoping that it's one of the code enforcers that walked up on me on the weekend last weekend. She decided that she was going to take her utility belt off her clothes to proceed to fight me on my personal private time in this community. She needs to be fired. I filed a police report. I have a police report. It was recorded. This is unacceptable now.
She sucked us in with this.
A public truck is sickening. And then
your outfit is sickening.
People's tax dollars. You want to see people attacking people? Do you all know what evil is? You're the personification of it, but nobody said anything, right? Don't nobody say
Now, I will give this lady credit. She right now, she is cooking with hot fish grease. She ain't said nothing wrong, but then she gonna take a turn for the worse. She takes an ugly turn, and I just don't know. But then I seen people saying she be in his check. That's how I said she sucked us in. She got us good by not even mentioning it. Then when she started attacking the trustees, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Then she went off on Jed. I was like, oh shit, she done slid in. They over there laughing at this shit. And then Tiffany walked in right behind this shit. But yeah, man, your outfit is sickening. Everything you just said, your outfit is evil. And you said y'all are the creator because you said God created y'all. That would make you the created. unless you, never mind. Yeah, but she called out everybody. She said, fuck it, I'm finna get my viral. I'm finna go viral. You probably are with that outfit.
Anything. I don't like it. My family don't like it. And let me spew something to you all. I ain't gonna make you up of my god doggone family. You do anything to my family members, I represent
It's like
them.
your dentures are coming out.
You all had any godforsaken sense. Any. Your conscience are horrible. And there's nothing you can tell me today about your conscience. Because you don't have one. I got trustees walking up on me, and I hold my discernment. That's not from none of you all. Do you all hear what I'm saying here today?
Who walked up on you?
I'm not angry, but since you all want to play with all this, I was born with this big mouth. See how what I got came from the Creator? None of what you all did. All of you all have wrong. And Kenyatta, I am sorry for saying this. How dare y'all use somebody that I did care about to call me for that April 8th crap? And I did it on purpose, what I did, putting that video out. How dare y'all be that unsafe? None of you all stood up and said one word. Okay, Jason might have came to, but to stand up.
Wait, what is she? So she's saying she recorded that Tiffany phone call with the school board? She's mad at the trustees because Tiffany had a party and was in the street. They didn't make Tiffany be in the. Tiffany thought she was gonna be able to use her clout and took a chance. Them folks said we had told you by email, voicemail, text message, you can't have that motherfucker here. School under construction. They went out, her and Fat Keith, and said, we don't see no construction. We walked around, ain't no construction. But yeah, you said you put the recording out. Well, Tiffany, there go your lawsuit against that lady at the school board for recording you. There they go. Your friend that was next to you did it. But she mad at them. Oh, she gave them that video of Tammy Brown going off on her at the trustees meeting. Oh. Well, if she did something to get gone off on, then she get gone. I don't know why these people act like these trustees aren't normal people and they only getting $25,000 a year, if I'm not mistaken. Why are they acting like these people aren't human? You can't be saying fuck shit to me all day. Yeah, even Tiffany, and she the damn mayor, told that woman, hey, keep watch it with your mama shit. She said, watch it with your mama. So she was ready to go off, and trustees ain't supposed to go off.
Nothing for these people. And then you want to stand out there and have campaigns, and then you allow someone with a food program to carry on the way they did, gonna cost us another food program. Y'all better sell everything and everything y'all got to you trustees. How about y'all unbutt y'all money? Because y'all still getting paid, right? Y'all still getting paid. As long as y'all keep taking money, you know better than what you're saying out of your mouth, because it makes
$25,000.
Absolutely no sense. You all allow people to encounter things that they never should have had to encounter. Then when they stood up for themselves, what did you all do? And all these videos of y'all out here talking with the police, y'all better learn y'all law. Y'all better learn y'all law, because y'all didn't know the law. And the next time y'all get in front of a camera, decide if you want the camera to continue to run or don't say nothing at all, because you didn't want to stand there and tell the truth. And then you bought Jedediah Brown in here. Nope. You bought Jedediah Brown in here.
He ain't even there.
How dare y'all think that's an appropriate thing to do? But y'all don't want nobody telling none of y'all stories now. So
this nigga done said 1,000,000 times, ain't none of the trustees brought me to goddamn Dolton. Yeah, that video she talking about that arrest video from she talking about that body cam thing. That was suspicious. But yeah, that's what she talking about there. But they didn't bring Jed to town. But what did Jed do though? What did he do so bad in town that he shouldn't have been brought? Just ask him. Just ask him. What has he done that he shouldn't have been brought to Dolton? Did he fight somebody Not that shit that happened. Did he actually fight somebody? Before he knocked on somebody's door, he up the blicky on somebody. What is he trafficking weight? What has he done that y'all brought dead to town? His presence kind of, I don't
Let me
know.
tell you a secret to your life. You had one for you got here, and it's easy to find that you're here.
Man, little short, big shoe ass bitch. I bet her man stinky as hell.
That's what I'm talking. Y'all got no conscience.
No conscience.
Keep doing her business. Tiffany, I love you. But let them keep on doing what they're doing. They're taking you down because they're tied to your signature and they say I say they all taking her down. They going down with her. She making it even worse. Because when she won't fire them, she ain't making it no better.
She can't fire them.
I ain't trying to defend that. You got your
How can Tiffany fire them?
You turn the mics off, you can't get them back on.
Lacey, he back.
You cut them off and don't know how to cut them back on. That's real tough. You sure he's not a sound guy? You shouldn't have touched it. Okay, struggling to get
Who is that nigga?
He didn't know what he don't know what he did.
He overdressed for the occasion. Man, it's crazy. A town of 20,000 and the place where they had their board meetings can only hold 40 people. That ain't right. Maybe they need to hold that motherfucker where they had big bingo. See, Tiffany just got there after the third comment. This lady didn't say nothing about Tiffany. She talking about the trustees up there. But she came from OKC.
They need some help with that sound system?
There was somebody in Dolton, trustees fucking with Steve. They is really going hard at the trustees. I don't know any of these people, so they going hard at them. They want them to not win.
You don't know what he did.
Now, Jay said Dalton is Jay said Dalton on monitor mode. Did we get somebody to go see Andrew Holmes?
There you go.
In the hospital? That would be a classic photo.
All right, good evening, residents. Thank you for coming out this evening. First and foremost, I want to apologize for people.
Her mic working good.
This evening, when we come into a board meeting, I just want to set the rules for you. You have to be in order. You cannot.
How she know they was out of order? That she was late.
People, everybody's entitled to their opinion as relates to who they like, who they support, what it is they want to talk to this body about. I need you guys to respect their time and give them their 3 minutes. Is there someone, where's Athena? I don't see Athena, I don't see Jackie. Do y'all have someone doing the time since y'all started the meeting? Do y'all have somebody for the time? Okay, and do y'all have a sign-in sheet?
No.
Is there a sign-in sheet? Okay, so you only have one person. Is there anybody else that would like to address the body?
Is this one of the regular board meeting? No.
She just came in and said, fuck y'all public comment.
15.
I don't have that agenda. I don't have the 6:30 agenda. I should have a copy of that agenda. We can move forward. Zena, can I have a copy of the agenda?
15.
You can put the speed on 2 times the speed because it's finna be a whole bunch of fluff, but it's necessary to see what type of chaos was going on.
So, residents, for your safety and for our safety, we're gonna have people go through the medicine. Y'all can say no all you want. It's not up to you. It's about safety. It's about safety for everyone. So everyone will have a seat, but we are going to have everyone go through the metal detectors so that everyone is secure in the building. The last board meeting we had an incident. You have to listen. I just told you guys you have to listen.
Now he tried to do that before the meeting started, and the people already in there was like, "Fuck you."
Safety is our top priority. No matter who
There was
it
an
is.
incident
So if you don't mind, we're gonna pause
where
right
no
now.
weapons were pulled, no punches were thrown, but there was an incident.
If something jumps off here, we don't know who has what. So I'm just trying to make it aware that everyone understands. So basically, Chief, like I said, you can direct people. You can start the first row. You can go in, come back in, and then have your seats. We're not telling you to exit the building. We're telling you we're all about safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, one row at a time. We need you to go through the metal detectors and go right back to your seat. That's
Okay, just know you will have to exit the building. I care about safety in this building. Last incident we had, someone tried to attack someone in the building. So we're gonna go one by one. You can stay in the building. We have no problem with it.
Chief Lacey been eating good.
It already started.
Okay, well, guess what, man? You have to go through the detectors. Anybody that wants safety, this is what we're doing. Please step out.
Why did they let the people in without taking them through the metal detectors if they gave a damn about safety? They had to unlock the building and let the people in.
Remember,
Now, why I said you could do 2 times because they're about to go through this. It's gonna be a whole process. Oh, there is it. What about the people you brought in through the back? Oh, they got that pistol. Everybody that came in through the back got that pistol.
not continue until everybody goes through the detector. Okay? So just now.
So it's meeting will not continue. Meeting will not continue. Trying to get anybody moving.
Oh, so one way.
Point your safety. That's what the point.
What's it down on time?
We gotta do it.
It might be the right mistake.
No. Or it's training for like just up to your opinions like that's a promotion for them.
No, that was one of his. He's still.
All right, this row, please. That was fake. They didn't even check it. I know. That was fake. That love. But it's fake. It doesn't even real search.
It's just a deterrent, I guess.
First lady said
It's just a disrupt. It's just a disrupt tactic. So.
Mayor, ma'am, you recognize? On the agenda also was promotion for the police lieutenant and the police and fire commission meeting was on Friday, but if we don't swear him in, he's over the time that he has been acting as that. So
they spoke and they a different day. So I just confirmed.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I
Madam, may I speak? Yeah. Okay. Trustee, he'll be on the next meeting. Not this one.
All right, next on the agenda is village clerk.
Good evening, everyone. My minutes will be on the board's special board meeting at another date, but tonight I would like to just talk about how our ordinance state that the department heads should submit a written copy of the report that they will present at the next board meeting. I should get a hard copy of that. I shouldn't translate their reports, and I'm just asking that we go back to how our ordinances are written and that each department head submit a copy of their report that they're going to report out on to my office so that it can be included with the minutes. And that's basically it for me.
Boo-hoo!
Thank you very much.
All right, just to add clarity to what she just stated about to have a report, if they have anything to give, her office sure can do that, but as it relates to them saying things up here, we'll just talk about whatever else came about for their department. So her job as a clerk.
Why didn't she say as it relates to?
Do for you the minutes, you have accurate minutes of what someone stated. Prime example, once the mayor department talks about something here at a meeting, my minutes, my statements are never in the minutes. I've said this several times, and it's always said, refer to the mayor's department. And I gave a whole report, but nothing gets typed. So I just want to pump that out, and then that's for the record. And I've also asked the clerk for all of the records from our village, which I still don't have to this day. I don't have any ordinances or anything. I requested them to view all records, which that's within my power to do, and I'm not able to get any records from the clerk as of today. So I don't have any record as it relates to ordinance, a resolution, or anything, so that I can review them and look at them and see what's needed moving forward. So that's for the record.
On to your comment. Well, we won't be a back and forth, but I just need to clarification.
You just said you want to follow the rules. I didn't give
You out of order, call the roll.
I'm not going to make your statement, and we're going to move on.
You're not the only body here.
Okay.
I think you should respect us and allow each of us to speak.
It's not about the court. We're moving on.
If we have one
Next on the
department,
agenda,
thank you,
next
Stacey,
on the agenda.
who faithfully submitted a report because he understands the laws.
She said, fuck that agenda. Get a clerk key.
In case you guys don't know, so the records stay with me. And I'm done. Thank you.
That's what she told. They stay with me. You ain't gonna shred the record.
Madam Clerk, trustees, department heads, and residents of the village of Dolton. This evening, I will give an update on the infrastructure projects that we are embarking on in the village. We will be doing a pavement rehabilitation project on 154th Street from Dorchester to MLK. That project will commence at the end of August. The second project, there's two projects in phase one study. This will be done by the Illinois Department of Transportation. That's 142nd Street from Lincoln until the Bishop Ford Highway. The other project is Cottage Grove from Sibley Boulevard to 154th Street. Both of those projects, again, are in a phase one study phase with the Illinois Department of Transportation. Those projects will be bid out and funded by the Illinois Department of Transportation. We are currently working on a water service inventory project. We'll be going throughout the village, contacting residents, and we need to analyze the material of their existing service lines to see what type of material the service line is, whether it's lead, galvanized steel, or if it's already copper. The final project is a project with MWRD. They will be addressing flooding issues throughout the village of Dolton. The first project is a sewer rehabilitation project that is from 146th Street to Sibley Boulevard from Atlantic going to Edbrook. The project is scheduled to be bidded out within the next 30 to 60 days. It will be bidded out by MWRD, it will be constructed by MWRD, and also paid for 100% by MWRD. That concludes my report for this evening, and I will entertain any questions that the mayor or board may have.
Anybody have any questions? All right, thank you so much, Ron.
Thank you.
Next is corporate bills. First is electric warrant list. Is there a motion to approve the bills list?
Would you like me to read that?
Yeah, somebody read.
You don't mind, you, whoever want to read it, you don't want to read it.
Yeah, so we have received a few different ones, so I'll read the ones that they're confirmed with some of the reports that I believe everybody is comfortable with. The June 30th, 2024 corporate payments list. We have corporate payments on the electronic warrant list, $357,675.40. Water fund register payments, $349,365.11. Sewer fund payments, $1,395.02. Total payments on this list, $708,435.53. I motion that we approve the bills on this list.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion second, any discussion?
First Lady Brown suggests
Trustee Stanley Brown.
the Dolton page now, because he said it'll stop shaking. You can see everybody on the panel.
Oh, so go.
And they mics working.
Next on agenda.
Yeah, to the original, but it read around the same time stamp.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, if I can read this one into record as well.
Good job, Edward Steve. But I knew your arm was gonna start shaking eventually. You ain't that damn shaking.
Corporate payments, August 5th, 2024 warrant list. Corporate payments of.
Wait, what was the timestamp? Shit.
I don't know.
I just had it, I forgot it. Okay.
Look at Tiffany, she's fresh.
Moment is just costing us and costing us and costing us. Even
Shit,
that
where were we?
sign,
God damn
that
it.
was about $50,000.
Just go back to where we just saw Tiffany Prince.
And we're here today trying to make a
Then after having meetings
Am I
with
too far back or too far forward?
office,
I don't remember, I was eating.
First lady,
I don't
help me
know.
out here.
everyone know that we are strapped for cash, and the village of Dolton has the Melanie
I
Fitness
don't think we did this stuff. We ain't heard bells yet. Big Buddha ain't spoke yet.
and parties
She'll
and
find it.
everything else.
We gotta go back from.
Sign placed on it, but we do not have the funds to make it a Dolton Police Department. So I am asking that we move forward to try to see if we can put this property on the market.
All right, any discussion? So who sent that list to you guys?
On this list.
Is he on this one?
Yes. He is on
Oh,
this
yep.
list
Yes, he
as,
is on. Yes, he is on
as
this
well
list.
as
One-
Delgado.
Yeah,
Delgado is the
108,000.
village attorney. I still y'all that
Well,
all
well,
the
they
time.
wasn't there yet. Yeah, keep it back.
Total payments on this list, 708,430.
And it came back, right?
And that's basically.
Yeah, I think that was around it where
Very much.
Jason was speaking. I think we were where Jason was speaking. Yeah, she said that's it where Jason was speaking.
Just
Jason, I
to
forgot.
add clarity to what she just.
I'm
The
not even.
light skinned guy that was just talking.
To give her office, sure can.
I have
do
trouble
that.
concentrating
As it
around
relates
this
to them
time.
saying
So
things up here, 'cause sometimes
bear with me.
people will just talk about
kind of,
whatever else came to
uh,
mind for their department. So her job
lose
as a
focus.
clerk is to still add it in the
Um,
minutes, so that when people
Okay, let's see.
you have accurate minutes
Let's
of
see.
what
Oh,
someone
59.
said.
Okay.
Prime example: once the mayor department talks about something here in a meeting.
We'll leave it there. Well, that's for us to.
Okay. And with that being
Thank you, First
said,
Lady.
is this the list that has Otison's bills in it?
You saying the list just read?
Yeah. Because you guys switch lists, saying which one you want to approve or don't approve. Otison.
Yeah, Olderson is not on this list. No.
He's not on this AP warrant list.
I'm looking right now just to make sure. I do not see him on this list, but of course, I would like him to be paid.
Which list or who sent that list to you guys?
He is on this list.
Is he on this one?
Yes. He is on
Oh,
this
yep.
list
Yes, he is on. Yes, he is on
as
this
well
list.
as Delgado.
Yeah,
Delgado is the
108,000.
village attorney. I still y'all that all the time.
Oh,
and
yep.
Otison is legislative counsel.
Yep, Olderson and Delgado are both on this list.
Okay. So you guys know that I'm totally against paying you guys attorney. You guys have bills on the list as it relates to political issues, and you guys know you can't use government funds for political bills. I've stated this, and you guys constantly put it up here for a vote. Again, that is illegal. I keep saying this, and I'm putting it out there for the record, and I will advise you guys not to move forward with it. So, that's it for me. All right.
Trustee Belcher.
Calderon.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Stand back.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the, y'all yes, and I don't know what you yes for. Remember, they say we ain't got no money, but they found money for a lawyer. Remember that. Next on the agenda is new business. Is there a motion to approve an ordinance ending the village credit card policy? Is there a motion?
Mayor, if I may, items A, B, and C for
Take all this shit out.
Under those in discussion, I'll expand a little bit more on each one. But if that, I would like to do a consent for passage of items A, B, and C.
So you want a motion to?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Then motion second to bundles A, B, and C. And just for the record, for those that don't know what it is, motion to approve an ordinance amending the village credit card policy. B, a motion to approve an ordinance declaring a village credit card spending freeze. And C, a motion to approve a settlement of Williams versus Dolton, an amount of $30,000. Colorado.
Colorado.
Aye.
Call it.
Trustee Stan Brown. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to bundle items A, B,
Is there a
and C.
motion?
Yeah, but they said they ain't got no money, but ma'am, y'all spend money every month. So if there's some type of money, it just ain't the money you saying y'all get.
A and B, we talked about just for a little bit more.
How about now?
30 on the credit card.
I was up on the
spending
mic.
Changes as well as freeze. Essentially, it would only allow for the Director of Administrative Services to use the credit card only on items that the board approves, and it puts a cap on any transaction of $5,000. There was consideration on completely cutting it off, but there are some bills that must be paid. Well, it's most convenient to be paid with a credit card. It causes gray tear, so we did not want to put the staff into a much more difficult place. So we wanted to put in some safeguards that can be reasonable for day-to-day activities while still acknowledging some of the challenges we feel are with the credit card spend. Thank you.
All right, Colorado.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee
She
Stanley
gonna
Brown.
veto all this
Trustee
shit.
Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to
All
approve
right,
A,
next
B,
on
and
the
C.
agenda is
I'm still
discussion and
talking.
consideration.
Damn.
Mayor.
She won't even let her finish.
I was still talking
Okay, go
when you
ahead.
started talking. And I'm just saying motion was approved to approve items A, B, and C. Thank you.
All right.
Damn,
next,
she rude.
discussion and consideration to approve the sale of the village property located at 14900 Greenwood, Melanie Fitness Center. All right, it's discussion. Any discussion?
I make a motion.
A motion to
Go ahead,
So-
big booty Bills.
a discussion.
Okay, so I am the one that placed this on the agenda. And the reason that I placed this on the agenda after having a meeting with Casperic's office, Lauren, who is one of the account holders of ours. Everyone know that we are strapped for cash. And the Village of Dolton has the Melanie Fitness Center that is not being occupied. We see it used for events and parties and everything else. There was a Dolton police sign placed on it, but we do not have the funds to make it a Dolton Police Department. So I am asking that we move forward to try to see if we can put this property on the market.
All right, any discussion?
Call the roll.
Go ahead.
I was just
Clerk Key should have cussed out.
in the beginning, maybe our first year here. I remember myself and Trustee Brown put on the agenda to sell it. And when we, Tammy Brown, for clarification, right? We asked that we move
Fancy,
forward
no,
with
I didn't.
So our goal for the last 3 years, as a community, we want to be able to put properties back on the tax roll and actually benefit, because the more people that pay taxes in our community, the better. So we've been asking, and the time has come so that we can try to occur some of these expenses that they have been putting on the village. So that's the goal, to try to offset spending. Thank you.
All right, anyone else?
Yes, I'd like to.
Call the roll.
At this time, I really hate to give up Melanie. So that's a nice area, nice facility for us to hold on to it. I'd like us to have a little more discussion on what else could we possibly do with that. Is there some type of way we can save it instead of us going into the real estate business selling that?
What about now, people? What about now?
We can have further discussion on that down the line.
So maybe we should propose that we have a CAL meeting, and then that way we can discuss it with the residents like we would normally supposed to do, so that we can involve the residents and have this discussion, because ultimately it is a discussion that we're all supposed to make. But as trustees, our goal is to look at finances and see how we can financially benefit. So at this moment, it's just costing us and costing us and costing us. Even that sign on it, that was about $50,000. We can't continue to spend money when we're here today trying to make a transfer just so we can pay the bills. It's unfair, it's a lack of prioritizing, and it makes no sense. Right now, we are bleeding. This village is bleeding. If these residents knew the truth, they'd hit the roof. So with that being said, I'm up for the discussion, but I'm ultimately thinking that we should bring it in front of the residents and see how we can make it more cost affordable for the entire community.
Okay, as long as you open for that discussion. So we can sit down and talk.
I like it, Trustee
Okay,
Brown.
I just want to add on to that. Not only, it's also a liability. If no one is aware it's not actually a police station, people would actually go there thinking that it is a police station. So if I'm in a frenzy and someone is chasing me and I go there for the police station, well, guess what? It's not a police station. So that's also a great liability. In the meantime, as it's sitting there, maybe the sign should be covered as well. So you don't give people that false narrative that it's a police station, and it's not a police station. Again, the bag is empty, y'all. We've been saying that forever. It's dried out. You got to bring some type of revenue into this village. The bag is empty. So we got to try to bring some type of funding. If it could be sold, if it could be salvaged, what could we bring there? And again, I agree with
What
you.
about now? I'm sick of y'all. I think y'all making shit up.
What the residents want to do.
Sounds fun to me. I don't know.
Frying chicken.
So we need to get residents involved as well as this board. Thank you.
Okay. So as relates to Melly Fitness, I still believe it should be a police station. Our goal
As
is
relates
money
to
into
instead of
that,
as it
or
relates to.
they would like to sell the property. I still think the people should have a say so in that. I know when we did put the sign up, a lot of residents was happy that the police station was closer on Sibley, and then that they can get to calls a lot faster. So my goal is still to do that. And what people not telling you is it is in a TIF district. That's where that police station sits at. And then also, when they purchased the sign, Chief Lacy, what account did it come out of? Because when they tell you stuff, they don't tell you where money come from.
What's a TIF district?
A sign and turn it into a police station. It's different accounts. It did not come out to the general fund or nothing like that. But they have to educate you before they just send you off and tell you something to make it sound as though it's bad. And then before you start, Chief Lacy, another thing, we could have been using that area for the longest. I've tried several times to put it on the agenda to allow them to fix the pool so that now the community could utilize it because it's been sitting there and we pay for it just to sit
The
there.
pool in the wellness center.
To all the people in the community. But these are the things that I fight for, that I would like to see.
Who gonna pay for the swimming lessons?
Up here and say, hey, today I just want to sell melodies. Why? It's been sitting there for 3.5 years. So why now you just want to sell melodies? Every time we come up with it, it's always somebody.
Still on the pool
Excuse
thing?
me, guys, if you could, for 1 minute.
Yes.
You got to hear both sides.
They're trying to sell the building with the
please, 1
pool.
second.
All right, calm down.
So what I'm saying to you guys is that we would like to see a police station there. We have 2 fire departments, 2 stations. So now we would like to do the same as relates to one is right here on Park and the other was off of Civil.
As relates to.
The board
She
has to
just keep
learn how to
leaving
do
off words.
that as relates to what we can do it together, because that was the plan all along. Now, if you could tell them how we paid for the sign.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The sign was paid for out of asset forfeiture. We have a state and a federal. It was recently brought to one of my commander's attention that said that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Our asset forfeiture is not dried up. We still utilize our asset forfeiture, and money is still being put into asset forfeiture. That being said, that's what that money was used for that. I also learned that there is in the TIF district where, guess what, it can be paid for. It's strategically, that would be a perfect location for it because our police station we have right now, we're pouring a lot of money into it. We need a new location. We already did the blueprints from a licensed firm to where they went in, mapped everything out. It can be.
You gotta make new sales.
Or if the trustees want to see it, but to let that building go other than what it should be used for, then I think it'll be a big mistake. I think the residents of Dolton deserve the south side, along with the west side and east side of Dolton, deserves that location as far as police officers. We would have had it up by now, but again, this is what we're going through as far as trying to get it done. That information that was given said that it wasn't able to become a police station. Yes, you have companies that do come out and transform buildings into police stations that have been used for something else.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And then as it relates to the signage, what we did
As relates to
blockage up so people couldn't enter the lot, so people weren't confused about is the police station open, is it closed, and then also the light, we did cut it off. Someone did turn it back on. So those are things that we did do when people was thinking that it was an actual police station, just to clear up some of the noise. People just throw things out. And
this is summa cum laude speaking.
No one tells you what's going on in the community. So I like to try to give you facts versus fiction, because half the time people just give you fake stories and never give you truth to it, so that now you have something to go with it. So that's what we're here to do today. All right.
Mayor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, since I put it on the agenda, and I would love for
Big Booty Belt to stay on.
It's been 3 years. Why is it not a police station? How much will it cost to turn it over to a police station? Then you stated that you wanted it to be a pool. You sat here several times and said it'll be free pool for the community. It's not making no money. Y'all done spent all the money and we have to sell it, whether it's in the tip.
The money gone.
That's so it can go back on the tax roll is what we need. Right now, as trustee Norwood said, and speaking to the accounting department, we are in a financial disaster. Right now, on the agenda that she has, we are transferring money from the tip money just to make out for bills that need to be paid. So when we go back, what's facts, what's fiction, I ain't never known a person that always got all the facts and everybody else is wrong. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic. Realistic is there's no more money. Anything we can sell, we need to sell it. If you want to get outside, we'll sell you too.
Gabe, I want to see Tiffany and Kiana in a cage match.
We're not doing that today. You are out of so right now. Anything
I told y'all Damien was going to become a baby face.
Owned by the village.
Ria's becoming a baby face too.
All right.
Yeah, so much.
With the, go ahead.
Trustee, I'm just gonna say this. You came over to the police department to find out facts.
No,
well,
go ahead.
If I may, without going back and forth. I apologize if you think I am. However, you came to find out facts. Right after that, you put something out saying, and it was told to my commander that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Now, if you made the statement, then
I did, because I asked you how much was in there, and I talked to the account.
Hold on, let them finish. Yeah. Also, you probably talked to the account trustee, but the accountant didn't give you what was in that account. And the reason why is because that's money that nobody can touch, just the police department for police incidents. What I'm saying is, trustee, I get it, I understand it about everything that's going on, but right now, strategically, like I said, that would be a perfect location. If you guys are going to talk about it, great. Talk about it instead of shutting it down right now. But we need another police station in another location in Dolton, so that way the citizens can be serviced. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for your comment.
Okay, so yes, it could be a community center and a police department. So our plan for that building was to allow residents to utilize the pool for free and then have a police station on the other side. The plans that they drew up as relates to the company that came out and showed us what it can possibly be. It divided a line between police station and the pool. That way, community can still have it as a community center to allow kids to learn how to swim. That was the whole plan for it. Still is the plan for the building, regardless of people saying something needs to be told. We have to learn how to come together and figure a way how to keep things like that in our community. I know that Mayor Shaw,
Not figure out a way, figure a way. She
building,
just didn't say complete sentences.
whatever. So when we try to get away different things, we should kind of take a step back and say, hey, we probably can make haste with this and make sure that it works for our kids.
Make haste.
But yet
Good
we have
man,
to
hurry up.
be able to learn how to swim, be able to learn how to do different things.
I'm saying she got her stylist today.
Just like other people, all our kids go in another community, give them our tax dollars, and then basically they are winning and we're not. But yet we say,
how they getting tax dollars with kids going to learn how to swim? They ain't spending no money.
As relates to our village first.
Them kids ain't buying no gas.
It helps.
Them kids, what the hell?
Instead of just saying, hey, I just want to get rid of it. It's another way to do everything, but we have to put our heads together and come up with the best way for the community. All right, I'm done with it. Next.
Excuse me, since we are still in discussion.
I'm done with it.
Numbers, I know you all keep saying what the people told you all regarding the build out. No one discussed that with us, right? So if you could give us the information in regards to the amount, the cost for the pool and the entire total, because I keep saying pieces and pieces. A deposit for $50,000 for the pool, then it's $34,000 on there. Can you come up with a total number for the pool and then an entire number for the amount of reconstruction to transform the fitness center onto a police station? Because when I was a member there just a few years ago, I can't picture how we would knock all of those lockers down on that side and we do all that. So if you could just give us an amount, I think that would help with our discussion. and making a
So
decision.
we don't have a problem with giving you amount, but
Okay.
this is why sometimes people have to follow the leader. Because sometimes the leader,
Oh,
the
shit.
leader is a visionary. It is what it is.
Quiet,
It is
quiet,
what it is.
quiet.
The leader is
The
a
leader
visionary.
is a visionary. She's self-righteous now, Gabe.
So sometimes this is why people follow people. So I'm just throwing that out there because everybody got an opinion. You just said, I can't see
It
it.
won't be long
How
till
it
she's
should look.
preparing herself.
So all I
Right.
do is just try to tell you what the vision would possibly be. And then as it relates to the pool, we put the pool on there every
Now
single
she
board.
says,
meeting.
as it relates to.
On every single board meeting, it tells you the amount of the pool. And you guys take it out and never pay to fix the pool. The pool would have been up and running by now. It's been hot as ever outside. And the kids would have loved to just cool off and have something to do. And then also learn how to swim. I don't know why I keep telling y'all that. You know, the number one thing that we don't know how to do is swim. So what we have to
You
do
don't know how to swim,
is
nigga.
teach how to swim. And I mean that. So I just want
All four of mine know how to swim. The fuck?
guys, this is between us.
I come from a swimming family.
You're here to listen to what we have to say. Oh, I know how to swim, know that. So that's why I
The
keep pushing.
kids that don't know how to swim want to go swim at the pool.
Growing up in this community. Because for those that don't know, it was an in-ground swimming pool here in the village of Dolton. For those that don't know the history, learn the history and you'll understand why I keep fighting for certain things, which is a pool for the kids. But everybody don't got the same dreams as I have as it relates to the vision for the village of Dolton. So
As
moving on,
relates
we got
to.
several other things to go on. Is that
That
it?
is her
Anybody wanna make
favorite
a
quote.
motion, or just your discussion?
It was for discussion, but if we can make a motion to move this to the committee of the whole meeting and actually have a committee of the whole meeting so we can go into further discussion.
Okay. And did you want to bundle up the second one with that, or what?
Yes, I can bundle up
Okay.
E.
All right. So she
which
has a
is
motion. Is that second?
D and E.
Second.
The motion.
Don't nobody even want to hear Lord Reliance at this point. We know what the hell going on. She late.
Bundling D and E before we
Yes,
take the motion.
D and E.
Okay.
Did they have bingo yet?
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Yeah, big bingo.
And Brown.
Big bingo. She had the gold mic and everything, G.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion approved to bundle items D and E.
They selling them motherfuckers.
Is discussion and approval of sale of unapproved purchases.
Okay. So once again,
The
after
Tahoe.
speaking with the
They want to
accountant
sell it.
and going over the financial status of the village.
Are those the $100,000
In
ones?
2021, October
Yeah.
2021, we, the board, approved a fleet for cars through Enterprise. We learned of other vehicles, 3 Tahoes, and I believe a 4 Expedition through First Governmental Leasing. I am suggesting for discussion because right now, looking at the warrant list and the leases, we spend roughly, it started in 2022, December 2022, all of 2023, and we're in the middle of 2024. We've spent almost $250 some odd $1,000 on these vehicles. If we keep the lease for the 5 years, which is 60 months, we will be spending $718,000. That's with the cost of and interest. We cannot afford that, so I'm asking that we look into.
Why she look like she crying? Come on, big booty Belcher, hold it together.
Because most of them were signed without proper authority anyway.
Stan look like he want to eat Tiffany Good Burger.
To place this for committee of the whole to move forward and look into
The boy casket shop.
those 3 Chevy Tahoes and 1 Expedition.
Who got the expedition? And who in the other Tahoe? Oh, Chief.
Information as it relates to what you're stating, because you know you throw a lot of things up here that don't be true.
It's simple
So, wait a
counting,
minute.
baby.
Hold
All
on.
you have to do
Hold
is
on.
multiply.
That's your problem.
As
You
relates
don't-
to.
Let me get it out. I was quiet while you said everything you wanted to say. Now let me get mine out. You say things up here that's not true. all
Yes,
the
mine,
time.
summa cum laude.
That's not fair to the department heads The
You
residents.
can't spell summa cum laude
I
without
want to
lying,
get clarity
Scared.
of it, and this is why I told Trustee House that you guys should put a
Well, when you put it
synopsis
that way,
together, and you guys should tell us what it is that you're looking for. So when we come to a meeting, everyone's prepared, everyone has documentation, and everyone can answer the questions for you. But you guys come to a meeting, you just throw something up here, and then you just think people should know the answer, and they don't even have whatever you're talking about in front of you. We talked about this at the last board meeting. So I'm asking the same thing once again, because other than that, it's just gonna be a back and forth. We put on a show, all the cameras in the back, and nothing gets accomplished. So I'm asking you guys that if it's something you're looking for, because I don't have
I
it,
just want to hear, bitch, who you talking to? That's what I want to hear.
say, hey, this is the lease. This is what happened with the lease. I couldn't respond because I don't have that in my possession. So I'm fine with putting it on the next meeting to discuss it further once we get more clarity to what it is you're looking for.
Okay, thank you so much.
Nah,
I
they want to
just
sell it now.
for clarity, since you said that I give a lot of false information. It's simple math. I know how much $149,000 times times 5. It's simple math. So that's fine. I'm fine. I just want to make sure that we do approve it to go to discussion, because those are things that we need to move forward and return.
Right. And just for everybody, crystal clear, y'all know we have a ton of vehicles as it relates to police department, fire department. Y'all know that. So it amazes me how you come and
If she said as it relates one more motherfucking time,
return that. And there's several different things that happen in this village. But that's why I said you have to get clarity before y'all put something on the agenda, so that we not going back and forth just to kick the can down the road to say, hey, we're going to talk about this at another meeting. So what was the point of putting it on here? But we still got to talk about it later. We still didn't discuss anything because there was nothing given. All I'm saying to you guys is I don't like to waste time. We come to a meeting and we waste time. Nothing get accomplished.
She got dick to suck.
On the agenda, and you still didn't get your answer, and we still just went back and forth for nothing. That is my point. Synopsis, please. Thank you. Moving forward. Okay. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion? Second. Colorado.
Colorado. She act like she got to go suck dick.
Trustee
She is
Dolton.
ready to go.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Everybody want to talk about it some more.
Next on the agenda is discussion of current fines.
So I added this on the agenda.
Jim hopped out the Tahoe blowing snowballs, First Lady.
So that we can add this transfer this to the committee of the whole also. The discussion is the fines. So we have an ordinance number 23-009, where on August the 7th, 2023.
Look at Jason. He like, motherfucker.
We raised some of the fines in the village, and one of them was the grass fee. So
He want to cuss this bitch out.
you told us that there were a lot of abandoned properties in the village, and that the banks weren't doing the maintenance on it. And then Trustee Stan Brown, he seconded that it was becoming a problem, so that we should do something like increase the fine so that we could make or so that the banks can have more of an incentive to make sure that the grass was cut. And I was totally for that in terms of the banks. But what we weren't told is that the $500 fee is for everyone. So I have landlords that's calling me stating that their tenants are being presented with $500 fines. So for a lack of grass cutting. And that wasn't what I personally agreed to. I thought that the plan was to ticket to go up in fees for the banks only. So now that we have tenants or landlords calling, I'd like to take this to the committee of the whole so that we can have discussion, so that we can make some changes and discuss it with the residents in regards to who these fines, let's specify the difference between the banks and the landlords and the homeowners in regards to the fines.
Okay, well, I pray that we're not doing that. I pray that it's definitely going to the bank. So we will look into that, and this goes back to what I was just saying. We put stuff on the agenda. We can't give you answers currently because no one knows what you're looking for. You just put village fines. That could be anything from ticket to garage address missing, but no one was specific in what it is that they're looking for.
No one was specific.
Let The department has no
Pacific, summa cum laude,
we come to a
the
meeting,
Ocean
we're
Gate.
we ain't got to kick
Like
the
the
can down the road again to have another meeting that we should have got resolved today if people would have told us what they're looking for. So I'm definitely fine with going over this and clearing it up. But also you guys have to take responsibility for not paying vendors their money for the high grass. The high grass is scattered through our community. Y'all know we have over 400 vacancies, and y'all know that Public Works cannot cut all the vacant properties. And you guys have to work better at coming up with a plan, because right now we don't have it as it relates to from you. You guys come here, you dictate and tell us what you guys want.
As it relates from you.
There's no plan in place from the board that wants to tell us how to run the day-to-day, which I keep telling y'all legislate, y'all do not govern the day-to-day operation. But I just wish you guys would pay people their money so that they can come out and cut the high grass.
Thank you, Mayor, for that. So it's just, and this is just for the record at this
So the
point.
grass ain't getting cut in Thornton Township or Dolton.
Interesting that she continues to act as if she does not know what we're referring to. And we talked about the leases. I wasn't going to say anything, but you signed them. So if you signed the leases, how are you unaware of the leases in which we are referring to? It's the smoke and the mirrors. I sit here and I said, you know what, Lord, I was going to let it go. But you were the one
finna file for Newport.
to increase the fines. So if we had a cow meeting, and this is for the residents, right? Because she keeps saying, oh, the trustees this, the trustees that. Let's, just so you all know, there's a thing called checks and balances. That's why we're all up here, right? So we really shouldn't even have to go back and forth with who knows what. The goal is for you to run it past the board, which is us here, to tell us what you're doing and then us approve it. What you've been doing is you do everything on your own, and then when we revert it back and say, hey, no, you weren't supposed to do that, you sit here and say, oh, I don't know what you all are referring to. I mean, I have to get back to you on that. Let's stop doing that. Let's have the meeting. Again, I would like
Watch
to
the shade, Tiffany. Tiffany quick on her feet. Watch the shade.
having 2 meetings per month like we're supposed to in our ordinance, and that'll prevent a lot of this you acting as if you don't know. Because if we all have this conversation with the residents, they'll know, we'll know, and you'll know. This is a team effort. It's Team Dolton, not a one-man band. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, so what I truly believe, trustee,
I know.
is that you in particular want to decrease the fines because you got tickets on your house for the high grass. Your bushes. I'm a trustee, Valerie Stubbs, that put in.
Skip it back, Gabe. This is an important part of the meeting.
It's the same thing. You got.
This is an important part of the meeting right here, because Valerie finna say, what, bitch?
If we all have this conversation with the residents, they'll know, we'll know.
No, you fine. You fine now. Tiffany came with it.
You want talking? Please, you're gonna be removed. You're gonna be removed.
Oh no, you went too far.
You will be removed. Ex-trustee.
You're supposed to go back.
You do things for self. So back to what I'm saying. You have
to
do
to where Tiffany shaded her.
And when we revert it back and say, hey,
right here.
It's Team Dolton, not a one-man band. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, so what I truly believe, trustee,
I know.
is that you in particular want to decrease the fines because you got tickets on your house for the high grass. Your bushes won't cut, your grass won't cut, right? So
shit.
That put in an ordinance because she didn't want to pay fines on her rental property. So it's the same thing. You guys only pick and choose things that's beneficial to you guys that affect you. But you were talking about this a month ago. You were talking, please, you're gonna be removed. You're gonna be removed. You cannot just talk over. You will be removed.
Valerie said, I'm finna whoop your ass. See,
right there, her. She do things for self. So back to what I'm saying.
Jed had a good camera angle of it.
You have to do better than what you're doing. Okay, you out of order. You need to remove her. Remove her.
Guards.
She pulled Jed. She pulled the Jed.
Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Even if you
She
don't like
gonna
somebody,
whoop
you
that
need that out of order.
ass.
You have to remove her. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
She's gonna keep repeating herself.
You're just too out of order. Please leave.
Oh my God, it's like a smoke detector going dead.
Goodbye.
Beep,
You are out of
beep,
order. You out of order.
beep, beep.
Okay, goodbye. Valerie Stubbs.
Please leave.
You need
Beep,
to exit.
beep,
Valerie
We need a
Stubbs, you
pool.
need to exit.
Kids need to learn how to swim. Beep.
Valerie
beep,
Stubbs, you need to exit.
Can we continue the meeting? Why is this even?
beep.
Come on.
Beep,
Come on. I don't know why
beep.
y'all do that this here in Dolton. Any other village meeting, they remove people out. They go. You cannot be that disrespectful. You cannot.
Well, your police pussy, they can't put nobody out. If your chief of police can't put a nigga out,
Okay, guys.
that's your fault. Your chief of police can't put an old woman out.
The meeting ain't about to be over, so
You
cannot shut down the meeting.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Trustee.
Valerie was running up there like Jed.
You shouldn't have did that. We can continue with the meeting.
All right,
Yeah,
Valerie
yeah.
Stubbs, you can go.
We can continue with
Beep,
No, because y'all disrespect y'all paid to continue. Did I call anybody? What you just call? What you just say? What you just say?
You
That was out of order. That was out of order.
You called her name. That was out of
I didn't
order.
call her out her name. I did not.
You shouldn't have called her name at all.
Miss Stubbs.
You should have
Okay,
said her
it's time to
name.
go. It's time to
Keep going on with the meeting.
It's time to exit.
The meeting will.
that's right, big booty Belcher.
We're gonna be shorter, then people will be able to come
Okay,
back
big
in.
booty.
All she got to do is exit.
She does not
The fact
leave.
that they keep
The
wanting to
meeting
shut
will
down
not
these
continue.
meetings. All she got to do is exit.
Please leave. Beep. Why can't your police put that old lady out? Why they can't put that old lady out? That's crazy. You got the chief and the lieutenant in there. Can't nobody. The two women in there, and they struggling to get her up out of there.
Goodbye.
Bro, you been saying goodbye for 5 minutes. Where's the pepper spray? The baton, the taser. What kind of pussy police force is this? It's just one black woman. Y'all can't get her, and she old. No disrespect, Miss Stubbs. I'm just saying they police department is shitty. But if y'all look at the Jed video, about 6 of them, they couldn't hold this nigga. Y'all need to implement some weight training or something at the Dolton Police Force. I don't want Valerie to get out. I'm pointing out how pussy their police department is. Lacey is supposed to be the chief, and he can't do nothing. The mayor is constantly having to say, could you please leave? The police chief saying it too, she ain't going nowhere. What is the next step? I know it's some female officers there. I'm saying they shit is fucked up. They need weight training. The meeting has come to a standstill because they can't get Miss Stubbs out there. She's gonna sue the fuck out of here. No, I didn't want them to prep. I'm just saying, so they she just gonna get to be defined in front of the national news media. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have any remedy for it. So why was they pump faking? You gonna get out. Put me out there, motherfucker. I bet y'all won't with all these cameras on. I'ma sue. Smart play, but I'm just saying that made the police department look bad. They can't get one old lady out the building. Now just imagine. Y'all outnumber the police in there. Just imagine.
And then they're like, you guys better get in there. They showed me the camera and I saw everybody all in the same spot. I was like, all right, I'll go.
Who that talking? Beep.
don't know, but there's someone's creating a to-do in the background.
Yeah, this is just Act 1. Act 1 just ended of this particular meeting game. This shit got 4 acts.
Oh wow.
What is the time step we on?
We're on
Each hour.
Hour 36.
Each hour is an act. So we're halfway through Act 2.
Better than Othello or Hamlet.
Miss Thug was over there twisting her wrist like, touch me, nigga.
Because we got real business to tend to in this meeting tonight.
Oh, Big Booty Belcher said, come on, yeah.
Please.
Come on now, fuck with us.
Chief Lacey.
Jason ain't said shit.
Right, she got it. Can we move forward?
She left. She gone because she wanted to leave. They ain't put her up out there, motherfucker, for sure. She quit.
What's next on the agenda?
Right, exactly.
Okay, clerk.
Okay, if she didn't get fired,
So
she
we
quit.
left off that.
She quit.
We on
Okay.
discussion still.
The fine.
Sounds familiar.
We on discussion still.
No, this young lady.
Kamala Harris is taking black jobs.
No, I'm still in discussion.
So you motion to call the roll already?
No, we still discussing on the
Yeah.
on the file.
Yeah.
Right. So he said.
On that,
So I'm not finished.
Stan finally said something.
I'm not finished with the, no.
I know. Let me just get it out. What she said. You said nobody
Nobody
motion.
said motion.
No, we're still discussing.
Okay, I know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to touch bases on that.
Hold on 1 second, Trustee Brown, before you finish. I was in the midst of referring to something. She and I were kind of having before we interrupt this.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we get this meeting because we behind.
Go ahead.
We lost out from the last meeting.
Stan Brown got some pussy to get to too. He don't never say nothing.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
He's like, I got some good burger.
There's a second young lady that needs to leave.
Now y'all going out of control. This
okay. So
They throwing everybody out.
Let's continue with the meeting.
You want to what? What
They didn't put half the building out. They don't hold number 10 people.
Their decorum.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we please come to a happy medium so we can get? We have about 10 more items.
Right, tell them to come back here.
Please.
Yeah, please tell them to leave.
Why Jason not speaking up? This is perfect time for him to put his mayoral charms on.
That's exactly what they do.
They're doing exciting stuff.
Jason, sit down. We need to continue on. Mayor, can you please order them to?
No, if y'all want to go over y'all stuff, y'all can. We could keep going.
Let's keep going. Okay, well, let's keep going. It's just a matter of they're kind of loud. But we can keep going. They're loud.
No, but what you got?
Okay, because it's kind of.
Okay, if we don't got enough, we're gonna
we not. We're gonna wait until it's quiet because you can call the chief back or something and see what's going on.
Do you want to sit here or do you want to move on?
We're gonna wait until
it's not.
Oh, you just
we're gonna sit
Tiffany, you was waiting for Valerie to leave.
But you can go ahead.
Trustee, all it takes is for young lady to get up and leave. That's all it takes.
Okay,
and then we
so
can
you can
continue.
go sit here.
Well,
I'm gonna clear the room.
But is she quiet now?
Yeah, she is. And the mayor needs to tell him to bring his ass back here so we can.
It's all come from her saying this lady name. Could have just not said her name.
With your little shade ass.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Valerie said, I'm gonna catch you outside, bitch.
We definitely.
Somebody still clear. Yeah. See, the other anchors be key because this is Dolton. And Dolton, they apparently they microphones don't catch nothing the crowd be saying. You gotta go back to shaking hand and Jed had some good reporters.
Do you have to switch again? Or
Nah.
No?
Nah, it ain't worth it.
Okay, it seems as though the young lady.
I mean, it was some pretty bad. The battery scene was pretty awesome though. When she hopped up,
We resume.
it looked like she was about to pull a Jed. Yeah, his hand was shaking. My hand would be shaking too after 2 hours holding that motherfucker. And he did 4.
Trustee Norwood, can we skip to M?
Shout out to him.
Hold on 1 second. So let me finish real quick. Trustee Belcher, we might as well sit until we have everybody's attention because, okay, she's gone, okay?
They ain't getting paid. Don't worry about it then.
Lacey and put out 2 females. Welcome to the brotherhood, my G.
All right, thank you.
Get him up out of there. I'm just playing.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, as I was saying, we were talking about the fees.
Lacey think he did work.
And I just think that it's funny how you find the need to deflect. Because if my grass was as tall as the Sears Tower, it still wouldn't compensate for the amount of money that you're wasting on taxpayers' dollars. So it still would not add up to the millions of dollars that you're spending on first-class flights, the millions of dollars that you're spending on parties, the $1 million you're spending on rent cars that you don't remember renting. So with that being said, let's move this to the committee of the whole, and hopefully we can talk about this with the residents so that we could discuss fines so that this administration won't keep increasing your fines because she just won't stop spending and she won't prioritize the spending. So she'll just continue to
The
spend.
Beijing is Beijinging.
So in order to stop that, we'll have a discussion as a family with the residents. And thank you guys.
Okay. All right, guys. So
I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but Jace ain't said nothing since the real man walked in with but before she came in, when he was pro tem, he was doing a lot of talking.
Versus fiction.
He ain't said nothing since she walked
I do
in.
nothing but unity and gatherings here in the community. When they do it, they say the party. They do the same thing I do, right? But when I do it, y'all claim it's a party. I'll say first class flights. Please show me here in the village of Dolton where I did a first class flight. I want you to show me that.
The news showed it. It's on WGN, ma'am.
The two body of governments that I'm over, they mix them up. We talking about
you mix them up too.
Hold on, we're not talking to you. When it comes to the village of Dolton, please show me the stuff that y'all put up at the meeting for clickbait and got no truth to what you're saying, no facts to what you're saying, but y'all say it and throw it in the air. That's not right. And that's why I tell you, residents, stay woke. Because they will sit here and sing you off and just say anything, as most of the trustees do. They just talk with no facts. All right, moving on. Call the roll.
She rude the motherfucker.
She just said she want to move it to committee of the whole.
Okay.
Moving on, call the roll. She's saying call the roll.
No one motioned.
She did.
Second.
Yeah, she did. It was motion.
Did you motion?
I'll
Did you move second? You did. Thank you.
Boo-hoo.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Yeah.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next is discussion of animal control program and use of animal control vehicle.
Tiffany was vicious tonight. Her and Kamal must have been arguing.
To the committee of the whole. A senior called me a few weeks ago asking, stating that she had a pit bull in her backyard. And
It's always a pit bull.
But I was calling
It's never a Rottweiler.
if we had animal control. I know that one board meeting, you presented it to us and we voted to pay about $50,000 for an animal control car. And once upon a time, I used to see people driving the animal control car, and we used to have animal control at one point, and then it vanished. But nothing was ever told to the board regarding what's exactly going on with the vehicle and the services. So I would like to have this discussion with the community.
Animal service gone.
Figure out if we have animal control, and if not, what we have to do to start it back up.
So we do have animal control. You know that if you call, we will come and we will remove the animal. Prime example, you had an animal on your block that was loose. It was a pit. You went on Facebook or some social media to my, hey guys, it's a pit loose. Watch yourself instead of calling the village of Dolton. The resident then called us, the village of Dolton, like they should have, like you should have, and we showed up and showed out and removed the pit bull. And guess what we found? A abandoned house that had what? A prostitution ring, 3 vacant Hellcats. What was that?
Stolen.
Stolen.
The
what?
high performance cars are
Three
stolen.
of them, at the next door to where trustee Norwood lives.
By the way,
So
that
all
helps.
these things do
Okay.
happen.
Damn! Wait a minute, Gabe. You gotta skip it back.
Clickbait, everything.
The drop caught some of the drop, but she
the other
said
day,
all of this is down the street from Bell's house.
you went on Facebook or some social media to my, hey guys, it's the pit loose. Watch yourself instead of calling the village of Dolton.
She just calling her broke.
Us, the village of Dolton, like they should have, like you should have, and we showed up and showed out and removed the pit bull. And guess what we found? A abandoned house that had what? A prostitution ring, 3 vacant cars. I forget what the cars were. Hellcats. What was that?
Stolen.
Stolen.
The
what?
high performance cars are stolen.
3 of them,
Hellcats.
at the next door to where trustee Norwood lives. So all these things do happen, and when you
She
guys
ain't
call
shit.
us, we do show up. And
She
we do
trying
our
to call
job.
her broke.
Like I said, things clickbait.
And she's trying to say
we do show up and we remove the animals.
Norwood know all this shit going on next to her, and she ain't called the police.
And they showed up.
It's cars and it's hoes being sold and cars.
Call it
And Norwood don't see none of it. Well, her grass high.
all the time. Just because y'all don't see it, because y'all never around, don't mean that we're not taking care of the business of the community. We always boots on the ground.
It is official election season, man. These folk ain't going.
If we went out here doing our job, like y'all saying that we don't do anything with the truck or we don't pick up the animals. We do all the time. So I just want to clear that up for all those little lies that's just out there about the animal control.
Madam Mayor, may I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Trustee Norwood, the reason the truck is still out there. However, what we're doing right now, what I'm doing right now is working with Cook County to train our people on handling those dogs. We do have some that are trained on it, but
It's
not.
always the pit bulls.
So that's what's going on right now. They're being trained by Cook County.
Chief Lacey, why are police being sent out as animal control, sir?
First off, when was the last time the vehicle was used?
The vehicle was used probably about maybe a week ago. I know-
Okay. Somebody in the audience call the police department and see if they got animal control.
That don't make sense. Police doing animal control.
Let me explain why I said that, Mayor, because I'm talking and I got the floor right now. Last week, there was some animals out. They called the police department and the police department said, we don't have animal control anymore. So I don't understand why these people lie so much when it is 21,000 people in Dolton, and mysteriously a week ago it was used, but the other day he wanted to transfer it to a transport car, whatever it is. And I just don't understand it. If it's not a working and functioning department, say it's not a working, functioning department. But why are y'all lying? Y'all sitting here lying to these people. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Get a big booty Belcher. That's why you my boo.
I let her talk now. She lies so much. But she want to say somebody else lying. But
you said that lie talking about the limit.
Oh shit.
$300,000. Who's the biggest lie?
What she say about her mama, Gabe? Gabe, did you hear that your mama, Joe? Ooh, they just started talking about your mama.
When you know you don't.
You don't live in Dolton. Get it right. Get it right.
Trustee Norwood.
Okay, so and why?
Can I get a skip back, Gabe?
Yeah.
You know, it does.
Ooh, that was nasty work right there.
Here. And
Y'all might well fight.
Okay. Somebody in the audience call the police department and see if they got animal control.
Girl, why don't you tell them to call the police department?
Because let me explain why I said that, Mayor, because I'm talking and I got the floor right now. Last week, there was some animals out. They called the police department and the police department said, we don't have animal control anymore.
So I don't understand why these people lie so much when it is 21,000 people in Dolton, and mysteriously a week ago it was used, but the other day he want to transfer it to a transport car, whatever it is. And I just don't understand it. If it's not a working and functioning department, say it's not a working, functioning department. But why y'all lying? Y'all sitting here lying to these people. It makes no sense.
It makes no sense that she sits here and lie like that. I just can't stand it. I let her talk now. She lies so much. But she want to say somebody else lying. But you said that lie talking about you live at your mama house and you got $300,000. Who the biggest lie? We got proof to show that we picking up dogs. Okay. Show us. Stop it, Trustee. Please stop. Talking about somebody lying. You always lying. Okay, and you lying about you live in Dolton when you know you don't. You don't live in Dolton. Get it right. Get it right.
Trustee Norwood.
Okay, so and why I asked, I mean, you know, it does get frustrating when you all sit here and tell these stories, and I guess that's the frustrating part. And I put this on the agenda because, of course, common sense. Before I would call this lady, I would call the animal control, right? So I did, and that's when I was informed that we no longer have animal control. Then I did a little digging, and I seen an article that stated that the administration didn't properly go about things the right way with the animals, and someone was doing something with the animals, and the state cut us off from having animal control. So none of this information was shared with anyone from the board. So that's why I asked, and I was thinking that in the event that the state has us barred from doing animal control for a while, I wanted to know, because I was just thinking we paid $50,000 for the truck. So I just wanted to know what was the next plan for the truck in the event that we were no longer allowed to do animal control. So I'll vote to motion this to take it to the CAL meeting, and I'll bring all the evidence that I have at the meeting, and then we'll discuss it. But last time
I told
called
y'all this shit was ghetto.
the senior who called me.
Shout out to the
She called
23 people on,
times,
I
and they
don't know
stated
which
that we don't
channel,
have it in the village.
on the 27 on
All
London.
right. All right, moving on. Call her up, please.
Who second, please? I didn't hear a second.
Jason did.
Thank you, Jason. Trustee Belcher. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is discussion and approval of resolution of the Village of Dolton approving the reimbursement of administrative expenses from the TIF District Number 2. Is there a motion?
Mayor, if I may, I would like to bundle I through M. I will read a description of each one of them, so that way we know what we're talking about, and then the discussion, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of,
All right, so
points.
that's a motion. To bundle?
Yeah, my motion is to bundle I, J, K, L, and M.
Oh, and F.
And M like Mary.
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
But you want to do M, M, you can't
I
bundle
through
because
M.
that's closed session. That's going to close session.
Okay, I through L.
You mean?
I'll do I through L, yes.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second, call her up?
But I'm not sure if anybody had discussion, Mayor.
We got to
I
call
did.
her up. This is the bundle,
Oh,
this is the bundle and
Thank you.
approval second.
Thank you.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, is there a motion to approve I through L?
So I'll make the motion.
Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Any discussion?
Yes.
All right, because then I want to get a floor to Pete after that, whoever's going first.
Okay. So which is that we are transferring administrative expenses from the TIF district to the general fund. When I just stated in previous conversations, we are at a point where we're transferring money from a restricted account to the general fund to make payments, to pay retro pay, things that in a functioning budget was already allocated for. What is more concerning, and I'm going to say this because I've said it at other meetings, is that this money that we are transferring, which adds up to a little bit over $1 million, they're stating are from administrative fees that have not been collected since
was it 2005, 2005? My question, and I don't know because this is my first term, that if we have a CPA that we pay $45,000 or $60,000 per month, when did y'all just realize that y'all haven't been collecting these fees? Then it seems more strange that we're at the point that we have absolutely no money, that all of a sudden we haven't been collecting administrative fees. Let's go back to 2005. Oh my God, 36,000, 79,000, which totals the retro pay that we need to pay for the sergeants, lieutenants, and sergeants, the public works balance that we need to pay. All of this was included in a budget that we approved when they said retro was included. And then we have insurance that needs to be paid. So when we had all these 3 years of meeting, I bring back the bag. I bring back the grants. Ask the accountant, has any grants been deposited? Absolutely not. Why haven't any grants been deposited? Let me rephrase this because I don't want nobody to say I'm lying. Grants that require audits, $6.8 million that we have not received, but we have spent $6.7 million. Spending the money before we get it. Now we're forced to sit here and take money out of an account that we really shouldn't be taking money out of because we at that rainy day part where we're barely gonna see if we can make payroll through the end of September. So while everybody's sitting up here talking about we've been lying, they lying, I ain't took no first class flight. It's a warrant list to have, we didn't pay for the township conference. Why the hell is we paying for the township conference? That's because they swipe their card so much they be forgetting are they working for the township or are they working for the village of Dolton? Nevertheless, I'm voting because I know that it needs to be paid. My personal thought is they wouldn't get shit.
Whoa.
But I have to do what's right for the community. And I have to do what's right for the people that go out and serve us every day. So yes, I am going to vote for it, but I want everybody to know that the mismanagement of this administration is beyond absurd. I mean, beyond absurd. If anybody ran their house the way this village is being ran, y'all need to lock them up.
All right, next.
We still have
Pete.
discussion.
Okay, hold on. I want to go to Pete first, Chief Pete, about the contract, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Again, before you today is the renewal for Bud's ambulance. The contract is a 3-year contract. It's pretty self-explanatory where the monthly payment is in the same ballpark where it currently is now. However, in there, they have some built-in surcharge fees in the event that the fuel prices continue to fluctuate. So approximately $11,000 and some change per month, and it's a 3-year contract, and we're seeking the approval from the mayor and the board tonight to move forward with the contract. Any questions?
Okay.
Yes. How does this help Dolton?
Thank you. The other one on here that
It doesn't.
It's about you guys wanting to give special counsel authority to review the insurance coverage. Anybody want to answer that? Why is that?
Do we have an attorney? Do the village of Dolton have an attorney?
Yes, we do have an attorney.
And who is that?
You already know who that is. So
No, please tell me because they're not here. Who is it?
I'm not going to do the Q&A. So at the end of the day, you guys know that
Uh-oh.
y'all are surpassing your authority. My authority is the one that appoints the attorneys. Y'all know this. So why we get up here and do the same dance and fight? Why? We do the same thing. That's not y'all authority. You overstepping your authority. My authority is the mayor. I appoint counsel. Y'all know this. Y'all know y'all cannot give your attorney cases. You know that. Especially that's the one he messed up. Like, come on, make it make sense. But yet y'all doing the same thing. Why? Nobody want to answer that, huh? I keep
Sure,
telling
no,
you,
no.
brother, it's a money grab. Like, stop. We're not doing
So
that.
we're
not.
talking about the seats
I'm talking
versus
about-
VO Dalton and
I'm-
appointing a special counsel.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. I said, why
This
do you guys?
this a case. I'm sorry, I didn't want to finish.
Go ahead.
This case is too critical and a lot of it's been stalled. We haven't really gotten to the closure that we seek. There's been some offers made and still been kind of ongoing. So we want to make sure that there's a resolution to the case, and this is an effort to move it forward.
And that's through the village attorney. You know that, I know that. When the previous mayor was here, what did he do? Appoint counsel. So what makes y'all think it's any different now? Any mayor that sits in the seat appoints counsel. It is not the body, which is you guys. You guys legislate. That's it. You don't appoint. You don't make appointments. You don't have no appointment powers. You don't have nothing to do with my appointments. Can't fire them. You can't keep them. Nothing. You got nothing to do with any of those things. You don't. You don't. And that's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all have to learn what it is you do and learn what it is I do. But you guys do not appoint anybody to any case. So again, here you go with this. And y'all already know I'm not gonna sign off on it. So putting on a show right in front of the people once again don't make no sense. We are not doing that. So all right, what else? Anything else? Any more discussion? All right, Colorado.
I have a quick discussion on this.
Go ahead.
I just heard you say that you appoint people and no one can fire them. I can appoint a deputy clerk and you illegally fired her. So I don't understand what applies to you should apply to me.
Because what you don't understand is I am the head of the village. You
It
are not.
doesn't matter.
You are the
You
clerk.
don't- I
Hold
don't
on, hold
report
on. You
to
just
you,
asked
Mayor.
me. You just
I
asked me,
don't
and I'm
report to
giving
you.
you the answer.
Oh,
So at the end
shit.
of the day, you already know that.
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna work with you as in
You
court.
got
It doesn't
action.
make any sense, but I'm telling you the facts so that you will understand the how and why it happens and how it works. But
But
nobody
put
wants
the
to do
facts
it.
right before
Everybody
you
wants to
report
sit here
them to me.
and be over someone else's position. I ran to lead, not follow. Especially people that ain't got no vision. I don't do that. I ran to lead. And you guys keep wanting to tell me what to do. We're not doing it.
In
We
the
are today.
ordinance state. So let's talk about ordinance.
Boy, she's very unlikable. I can't believe ain't nobody punched her in the face.
Authority to appoint a deputy.
Well, it's the
clerk.
security.
Personnel matter.
So yeah,
Let's
but I'm
finish
just
I.
saying,
Let's
let's
finish
follow
I
the
through
ordinance.
L. I through L.
Thank you.
Any more discussion for I through L? All right,
Yeah, I
Colorado.
do. I have a discussion for after Will. So my
Colorado.
discussion is on the transfer. And this is just important for Dalton residents because I know that for the last few years, you all have seen us fighting for transparency. We've been fighting for the access to the credit card bills. We've been fighting for access to my viewpoint. The reason why they will not give us the access is because this is what they've been doing.
Well, Jason walking too swiftly.
Now they've done so to the point where now they need us. They have to tell us because they need us to do this transfer. So even though we're against it, because we know that if the money was being spent right, and if they were following the budget prevents this from happening. So just so the residents know, we don't want to sit here and fight every need. It really is unfair to you all, but this is important. The taxpayers' money is what we're here to do. We're here to make sure that every dime that's coming in and every dime that's going out is accounted for. So I just want you all to understand that you sometimes may see us get a little frustrated, but we're getting frustrated because this job should be much more simple. We are put in place and you all elected us to do just this. And if you didn't have us here, this thing would be way worse because we'd probably be transferring 2 or 3 million instead of the 1. So I just want to say that we don't want to bicker and argue in front of you all, and we are trying to save the community, but this spending and this mismanaging is just out of control. And that's why you see us trying to have a liquidation sale and sell everything because they spent it all. Thank you.
I can't wait till the truth come out. I swear I can't. But anywho,
Mayor, I
okay,
got one point of clarity.
Quiet, please.
Okay.
Quiet.
No, just one point for clarity. The attorney is not Olson, Sturk, Murphy, Frazier, McGrath. That's being recommended as somebody that was advised to us for a special type of defense that we need, without putting all of the information out there because it will be in court. I just wanted to make sure we clarify this is not legislative counsel. It's a special niche of attorney that we are seeking to push forward. Thank you.
And for clarity, we went through those steps as it related to a special type of attorney that was supposed to handle that case. But I always get in closed session to go more details about all of that because like I know when it's in litigation, you talk in the back. So can we call the roll, please, so we can go to closed session?
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to bundle I through L.
All right. And next on the agenda is personnel matters. We will go.
I'm sorry, for correction, excuse me, Mayor. I said bundle, but it was for approval. So it's to approve items I through L, just
Right.
for the records.
Right. So we're going in closed session for personnel matters, but I do want to make some clarity and clear some things up. I see that you guys went and created this agenda, whereas I created an agenda for the Village of Dolton, and we put everything on there that was needed to talk about, including terminate the contract of Oderson, Sturk, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath. You guys didn't put that on here, nor did you put on there the termination of Keith Freeman. I put that on there so the board and I can discuss it, but I don't see that here. Yet you put all these other people on here, and y'all do know this is targeted. This is harassment, and you guys are doing political retaliation for the names that you put on here for personnel matters. It don't make no sense that you're considering layoffs due to you claiming financial, but yet you're picking people that don't make half the salary as a lot of other people because you're supposed to start at the top, work your way down. But yeah, you pick people that in the clerks, they make what, $15 an hour? Like, make this make sense of how you guys are trying to handle this. And like I know, you guys have the authority to put anyone on administrative leave. You don't have the authority to remove anybody that I appoint. So I just want to clear this up for the public because everybody y'all roused up, and then you guys sitting here just trying to make decisions.
Roused up. Well, I guess aroused, but it's riled.
What I do, as I always state, we're going to go on closed session, go over this.
Because you can't pronounce your words right.
Come back out, and we will tell the public again what the truth is in the matter of moving forward. But Keith Freeman will be added onto this list. It's shocking that you didn't put him on there, board, especially y'all didn't like him, don't care for him.
So are we not having a regular meeting there? That's, I guess, for clarity, since you're saying he's going to be added to this list.
Yeah, but we got a regular meeting right after this. We have a regular meeting right after.
Okay, that's all I was
trying to
trying
But I'm just saying that you guys didn't add it. Y'all added everything else. And like I said, y'all want to be in control so bad. Y'all added all this stuff to the agenda, but you didn't add this. And then you put my report at the very end. Why is that? But this is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is the stuff I'm talking about. So you gotta let me do what I'm supposed to do and get my report. Like,
why does it matter if it's at the end or the beginning?
Whatever y'all got going on, and then I get the opportunity to do the same. But you guys want to put it at the end as though I am not the leader of the city. So, is there a motion to go in closed session to discuss personnel matters?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Call the roll.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Call the roll.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion approved to go into closed session.
All right, so we will be going down.
Nope, that's the end of the first meeting.
We got a lot of things to discuss. If you choose to stay, please. If not, this is your time to exit if you would like. Thank you so much.
You can 2 times the speed, or I don't know. You can just scroll to when it appears they're gonna leave. You can scroll to when it comes back. Yep.
Okay.
When they come back, it's the third stanza. Dun, dun, dun.
Through L.
All right, is there a second? All right. Because we was in closed session, we cannot really discuss it. But I will make a statement for the record. I already told the Board of Trustees that this is political retaliation. This is targeting, and they should not target these individuals to try to lay them off. I also told them that they will be sued for doing so, but yet they still choosing to pick these people, which they said Keith Freeman gave them. So make sure y'all add him in y'all lawsuit to target just these individuals. Normally when you do layoffs or consider layoffs, you normally go.
So now she's suing Keith. Keith, you getting sued, you better snitch.
Things or
like you already been doing.
it make sense. Right now, people are voting with their emotions, and they're not being wise as it relates to handling the business and allowing the business to
This
handle
shit
itself.
is better
So
than the soap
again, I am
opera.
totally
I
against
be
this.
waiting for the
As you
first of
know,
every
I'm
month
totally
to
not
watch
gonna
this shit.
think
This
y'all
is better than Power.
do what I need to do. So they're going to vote for it. But again, these people will still be employed here in the village of Dolton. So I'm just making sure that everyone is crystal clear of that.
Game, if
So when
this
it
was
happens, you
Game of
understand
Thrones,
why.
who would she be?
Okay, Cook.
Mayor, I have a comment.
Oh, you got a comment now, huh?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. So the
What do you
layoffs,
think?
the layoffs are due to financial issues that the village of Dolton has. I did mention already that managers who may have spoken up asked that we do not include their names for fear of retaliation. So there's so trying to insinuate that Freeman is the one that gave us is incorrect. This decision came about because our finance consultant, the CPA firm, let us know that we are in dire need and layoffs need to happen. This is
Oh, she trying to say Keith Freeman snitch
but this is
and
starting.
goddamn firing these people.
We are finally starting. We are finally beginning to get information because for months and months we would indicate that we don't have financials. We haven't had it for 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. So I know many people heard that. So this meeting is the first time you hear Trustee Belcher and us reference financials that we've started to get in review. And we got a lot of that information due to the investigation by former Mayor Lori Lightfoot. So that information is the reason for many of the actions taken this evening with credit card spending, as well as this beginning of some of the layoffs. It's unfortunate. There's a lot more that we have to do. So we're starting to identify the picture, and we have to identify a plan forward. And unfortunately, this is part of that plan. Thank you.
All right. And I just want to clear some up that he just stated. He stated that Keith Freeman was not the one that gave it to him. And I quote, Trustee Kiana Belcher stated that they got this list from Keith Freeman. So I wish y'all can listen to the tapes down a closed session and you would hear her say that's who gave y'all this list. So again, this is targeted. Y'all targeting individuals, and that's not right. I still believe you guys should go to the drawing board and figure it out, whatever it is. Again, the mayor had no say-so in this. They just did what they wanted to do, and you're supposed to sit here and talk about things of importance, such as a layoff, because at the end of the day, this is somebody's livelihood that you guys are playing with. Y'all can point fingers, place blame, do whatever you feel you need to do, but at the end of the day, you guys still are going about it the wrong way, and you should not pick individuals because they don't follow your orders or don't listen to you or whatever y'all feel is going on. You guys should still go back to the drawing board and figure out a better way, because there's always another way to do something. And as it relates to financials, once everything come up, I did tell everybody that we was going to do a town hall meeting as it relates to the financials, because everyone's waiting on financials. We all are. So I just want to clear that up as well, because people like to just say stuff, but they don't educate the public on how and the whys. Like, I'll give you another example. Do you know that we have
Do she got on a damn turtleneck?
things that goes towards a budget, but no one's telling you that. So once it goes to the budget, where's the extra revenue that you brought in to cover the budget amount? You just give somebody a raise, but yet you got to figure out how to pay that out. And then when they try to cut things like I
What
said
was on her
earlier,
tablet
when I said
screen?
code enforcement. Why would you cut the only thing where people are producing revenue? They go out and they write tickets for people that ain't cut their grass,
Anything
whether it's the
negative,
bank
always
or
has to
whoever,
talk on
and
somebody
other
else.
issues in our
Anything
community.
positive is
So what
all
I'm saying to you is you rather lay people off, like I said, peanuts, compared to the things that you claim is needed. So again, that's my statement for the record. I'm still advising the Board of Trustees not to go forward with this hit list that Keith Freeman put together on people that we don't like or get along with. And I think the board should be wiser and speak up about
So she's saying they
this
cool with
gathering
Keith Freeman
is
now?
not going off the list that was provided to us. That is my opinion of it. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you quote me, make sure you do it right. I stated inside of
Uh-oh.
executive session, but you want to bring it up anyway, that we had a meeting with Kasperik's office, which is Lauren, and this was the advice of the accounting firm. By way of email, it came from Keith Freeman. Now, what's crazy to me is that 1 minute you do the day-to-day operations, 1 minute Keith do the day-to-day operations. So it's when it fits your
agenda. So whether it, to my knowledge, Keith Freeman is still employed here and is the village administrator, because we have not seen anything set forth and except for the next meeting that's about to start, termination, that when something comes through the village administrator, which, I mean, for 3 years, well, I'll say he's been here 2 years, we haven't been getting nothing. So when these things come, because that's your right-hand man, then we would be able to move forward with what's presented to us. Also, and sit in a 3-hour meeting with somebody that's finally giving us some financial information, you go by the people that you pay the money to say these are the recommendations that you guys need to have. Whereas if it was a hit list, she would have been the first one on the list. So I don't think it's considered a hit list. I think it's just a start of trying to move in a direction to clean some of this mess that she and him has gotten us in. I mean, if we want to say it, we're saying it. However it may be. The board of trustees don't have a credit card. The board of trustees ain't making contracts and signing off on 37%, 27% leases. The board of trustees ain't going out telling people, cut all the trees, give me an estimate. It's only $2.8 million. The board of trustees ain't doing that. So you got us into this mess, and now we're trying to salvage what we can to get out, and you sitting here talking about a hit list like we on the street. So we are doing what we're
Good job, Big Booty Bill.
limited resources that we have to start making financial decisions now that we've got a little information. I think one in particular item on there that she's really mad about is her strong arm might be a limp arm. I release.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. And then I will make the last statement and move on. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's first talk about the ordinances, because I think that when we talk about governing, the ordinances are put in place for a reason, right? And again, I'm going to say that we continue to have checks and balances. That's why we're here. And for us to have an ordinance that says if anyone hired or anyone fired should come before the board. And then when we look up, we have way more employees because this administration is not bringing the people in front of the board to be hired. So now we have Public Works, who we only supposed to have 20 workers. Our assignment is for 20 workers. Well, we have 32. So the common sense and the math tells us that we're overpaying. So if we can continue to get services done with less people so that we can make sure that we can get ourselves out of this financial rut, that's what we have to do. It's not personal. She sit here and act as if we're not in a deficit, but let's not forget, guys, just 30 minutes ago, we were voting on TIF money that we need to transfer. So if we are voting to transfer money that we're not even supposed to be touching, that means we're in dire need. And because we're in dire need, we're saying, hey, we have to make the tough decisions at the moment because they're having a hiring fest. We look up, and every time I come into this village, I see someone that I don't even know. So they're not coming before the board. She's telling them that they are hired, having them do the job. We have $1 million worth of overtime for some employees, right? We have a police, $1 million in overtime for police. Now we have 12 additional workers for Public Works. Then we have a $45,000, $60,000 account saying, hey, we have to make these decisions. So this is just what we have to do. It's not personal.
And the firefighters still ain't got no contract.
Our account firm told us last year around this time that the layoffs were coming. This is why we have a budget. They continue to ignore the budget. Like now, we don't even have a budget. How is it that the administration haven't provided us with a budget when this was supposed to be voted on and turned into the state as of now? So these are the issues that we're running into. They're doing things the wrong way, and then they need us to fix it and clean it up. So they're hiding the information, and then they're saying, hey, voila, by the way, we're in a deficit. Don't fire anyone, though, and I'm going to keep spending, by the way. And it's unfair if we keep having money go out and we don't have enough coming in, then that's where you have a deficit. And that's where we are trying to fix this issue at the moment. So again, residents, it's unfortunate, but we have to make these tough decisions so that we can make payroll, because you all see that we just had to transfer money from the TIF just so that we can make payroll. So think about it. How is it personal when we're transferring money from the TIF just to make payroll, just so the residents can have the services that's needed? Thank you.
Okay, so as you guys can see, it's a lot of finger pointing, and people don't want to own up to the things they haven't done, the things that's going on in our community, and people got to fact check, but people don't. As I stated before, you know that it is contracts that the board has approved for people to get retro pay. So when we do retro pay, that adds to the budget. How do you pay for that? And then it's other contracts that they're now negotiating currently now. So when that comes back up and says another $500,000, where you gonna get the money from? So then when people keep talking about spending or things that's going on in the community, they should ask themselves, what was your plan to increase revenue when you decided to approve all these things that you wanted to make it like y'all was doing great? Hey, let me give public works increase. Let me give fire increase. Let me give the police stay retro. You gave everybody all this money and it added to the budget over $1 million. So if it's over $1 million, where do you get the extra money that you didn't account for each month? But no one's talking about that. This is me talking to people that understand business, that understand finance. Because at the end of the day, when you sit here and you add more, you better be able to produce more. And that goes back to when I state, why are you laying off code enforcement? People that bring revenue in our community. Because at the end of the day, what else you gonna do besides the police? Them the two areas that write tickets. Then you have a water department. So if we're not sitting here really talking business and sitting here talking about, hey, we can produce this if we do this, we should change this, but no one's talking like that. People just pointing finger with no plan. That's why I don't follow them. They don't have no plan but point fingers. We have to sit together and sit here and put all the mess to rest and talk like adults and say, hey, this is what I want to see from my village. This is what I think we should do.
And talk like who?
And we should execute, but we don't do that. Because again, y'all know, like I know, it's election time. It's time to run.
Well, you don't have to. What's the time step anyway?
The person ain't doing that. That's the game. And that comes with
Who?
the territory, unfortunately.
2:59.
I told you, it's politics, which is not, it's politics.
I'm sleeping.
It's all about
time step is what?
a person can make you believe that's going on in the community.
2 hours.
Another issue that I have is
9
all the
well,
negativity
3
that
hours,
they brought
couple seconds.
to our village.
3 hours, basically.
As you can see, y'all about all the
was it 30
negative
minutes
issues
left?
about
Oh, it's an
all
hour
the
left.
people
Yeah, I
that
do
live
the
in
other
another state,
hour.
and they
tomorrow
actually get to the
sometime.
podium and say they from another state. Make it make sense.
Okay.
But yet our
Because I'm having a real hard time trying to focus.
I'm sleepy.
Good time to
Well, lady, they said it was a lot going on in part 2. So I'm going to bring part 2 back. I may end up doing a midday live. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. To the next episode. Yeah.
everyone.
My feet up. My feet up. My feet
The trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me.
My feet up.
I'm doing me.
My feet up.
Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drug dealers influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Way to work naked like a skinny dipping, no crossing needed for this crucifixion. Told out, couple screws missing. Paranoid religion, superstition. No bait, but in the river fishing. Need a stove, water, need a kitchen. Without a diamond, still shine, glisten. Sell around so everybody itching. Falling strong, charging for a mission. Mathematics, simple addition. Bad luck like a bad kid. One of the few still around street, no matter what. Never act different, no GPS. Money back tripping. Money cup, guess I'm back sipping. Like Jason Kidd, I guess I'm back a Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drug deals and truants. Hey, I'll keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up, in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, I'll keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me.
I was riding in the tourist, dreaming of a rake. Got another L bun, then another K. Go by the SK, pop by the K. Back cabin with a juice at a Timberlake. Real reach at a rally, it's a murder 8. Ball pro, don't rock step with an 8. I'm a star cloud 9, I'm an Alex Bay. Roll run the show, money, get it steady stay. Glad brother finna kill out along the way. Riding 36, 9 present OJ. I was counting money way back in 08. 7 8 with that boy, money boy trade. HD lifestyle, I'm in 4K. 4 clips, 2 rock, cone, AK. Yeah, legal, I carry 34 state. City tired, nigga, gotta
hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drug deals and truants. Hey, I'll keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, I'll keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drug deals and truants. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing